Hello Earth, welcome to episode 36 already of season 3 of Making Cell, a series of videos where I record myself designing and implementing a programming environment called Cell. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I recommend you check out github.com/autocodenl/cell. I'm pasting another link in the description. So let's keep on going. 36, yeah, we're probably already at 100 episodes or so, I think. Yeah. It's just, let's count them very quickly. 124, already way beyond 100 episodes. Great. Well, let's celebrate when we get to 150 or 200. So the last episode was motivating one. Things were working. We cleaned up. We updated the annotated source code. So I'm going to keep on working on the tests until they're moved to the new one, and then with proper tests which are really an executable specification of Cell, we can move more confidently into the rework that we were doing with it. Yeah, let's just go for it. Who's gonna save me? So what am I doing here besides mentioning the pixies? You know what? Let's just rewrite the tests in a more readable format. That was part of the initiative here, right? Guess what the company wants? It's all in the ground. Dun, 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 dun. I want to put record to who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Actually, I can just get record here, right? So let's just expect record should be equal iPhone, I think so. Instead of, so why don't we just do it song, right? This is an interesting test case I wrote here. I like it. So if we get song, we're gonna get actually just equals Alec Eiffel, and it will be at the end. Yeah, location. Yeah. Will this work? Well, I need to uncomment this test first. Couldn't believe. So we're doing basically here make a reference two references side by side, the right one resolving to a hash, a one-line hash. And if I get everything, oh come on, but you're right, I forgot. Maybe I should wipe things, right? Waiting, and I forgot the I forgot the ads too. Sorry. Wait. Na, 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 na. Yeah, now it will work. Na, 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 I think. Ah, so close. Of course, of course. Yes. Couldn't believe the stars of Warburton for me. What am I testing here? I really don't want to test redundant things, but I think I was thoughtful when I thought this out. And me, couldn't believe. You have to experience the singing. If I wasn't working on cell in the evening, I will be playing music, I think, so I'm making up for it, and I guess you have to pay for it. Ref, let's just first write what I was thinking of doing here, and then let's just put the expected. It's all the same. Ref equals 1 bar. Yeah, I'm just checking a reference to a list here. Why didn't I do something like that before? I thought I did. Maybe not. I'm also curious about one thing. This entry point here. Am I just running everything through cell call? I am. Yeah. But that's good. Might change the record. Yeah. Yeah, good. Let's just go. I don't think we did a reference to a list before, right? Let's just call it this. And then the response will be the thing itself, right? And I don't wanna be the one. Yep, you are right. What is the issue here? Really? So at this also doesn't work. I'm keeping on forgetting this. Maybe I should change the call. All right. Of course, because it's an equal. Yep. Correct. Reference list. Now, I wonder, because I have an idea of what I want to test next. I was replacing the reference. That's an interesting one. Would be put the list to and if I get ref, I would get, what was it, equal without bus car. No, it's not ref city. I'm setting a. Oh yeah. What am I doing? I'm setting list to redacted, right? So I'm replacing the existing list. And what is my reference? What's going on? So far we're fine here, right? Okay, no, not even there. Good. That explains it. Of course, because I have to have the reference. I cannot just have an equal. Like I need to remember what I was doing here. Okay, there. Good. Now, let's just get everything here. It's gonna be better. it would be list redacted, and the other one is ref equals redacted. Yeah, this is pretty. This is what I wanted. Which one didn't pass here? So not that one. That one's okay. It's because I am semi-commenting tests. Okay. Move. Overwrite reference list by text. Okay, and then boom, and this will work again. Nice. We're getting close to the forbidden one, which is great. I'm starting to get energetic enough to tackle the issue that I noticed a couple days ago, that I cannot put quotes around a text that doesn't need them, and I think it should be okay to do that. Context full 20, but this set of tests is the essence of I don't know if the essence of cell, but it's even more important than the implementation. This is what we're going to execute against later the Redis implementation, or if someone does a Python or Rust implementation, whatever, or C, or assembler or WebAssembly. This shows you how what cell does, call by call, and you see it in front of you in its own text notation, which is for text, which is a way to encode for data as text. So this is it. This is it. Let's keep on going. Context full. Let's just write it. I am tired of the full stuff, but let's just first understand what it is. And context ref is full. It will be a reference inside a hash. Armistice Day. Yeah. I need to wipe here, right? Yeah, I do. To get everything. Yeah. And this is basically reference inside a hash. I'm tired of this error. I'm very tired of this error. I'm gonna fix it right now by changing the parser. So when I'm in multi-line, because the error I'm getting is has no data besides white space. This one, right? Let's just ignore it. But why did I change my bin configuration or my new bin configuration? This one. Trading white space. Why? We didn't need trading white space. Was it for some multi-line ones here, right? To do stuff like this, yeah. But trading is just why do I need any like I shouldn't have any issues with trading white space. It's actually, you know what? Because often I'm just wrong for no good reason. So now I'm basically doing that. Widgets 10. Yeah, widgets should be at the level of main, of course. Bam, 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 bam. I don't need that rule about the trading white space. I really don't need it. But I can be nice to people that don't have this configuration in the editor and ignore lines that only have white space when we're outside of multi-line text. We can do that. Like, it shouldn't be a big deal. I think it was just a wrong design decision I did because I was living in my world where everyone is using an editor from the 70s, well, brought to the modern day by the great people at NeoVim and the Vim project before it, but still, there's constant trading spaces in the code I see of other devs, so I am unreasonable to demand this. So we can just do something like this. Yeah, so we get rid of that test. This arrow has to stay there, right? Over and over. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. What can I do? There must be some solution. I think this one is non-reversible, right? I'm doing too many things at the same time. Right? Yeah, definitely. Over and over. Okay, let's just bring it down here. What can I do? Yeah, this test we don't need it anymore. That was it? Yes. And I do. There must be some. Yeah, these ones go out. Solution. Look at that beauty. All right. Bam, 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 bam. So now, if I were to have some spaces here, they will be mercifully ignored. Do I really need those non-reversibles? All of them. Maybe I was just being too hasty. I think so, but bam, 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 dan, dan. Yep. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bada, bam, bada, bam, bam. Yeah, now yes. And now, no. Yes. So let's just we do this. It's just one line. Yes. All right. Yep. Bam, 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 bam. Or a line that only contains white space, and we are not inside multi-line text, we just ignore that. And for spaces in the line is to be forgiving of spaces. I remember why. I remember why. I think it's because until we changed the multi-line convention of respecting the original line, I think I was having trouble, right? No, it's not about that convention. It's that for some examples for multi-lines, I wanted to turn off my beams auto removal of spaces because it will be inside a multi-line, so I'll have to turn it off in my beam eventually when I wrote those tests, when I write them. It's okay, I'll get to that later. For now, we're good. I was too hasty to say that everything was wrong before and everything is right now, so good. Time. Oh, we're doing great. Oh, just great. Where was I? Spawned. Yes. So now, boom, boom. Yes, we're getting close to this one because of my mercurial personality. My morale is again very high. I'm looking forward to that challenge. Instead, I think kind of ignoring the main thing, which is, are these things really looking as a good way to do computation? That's really it. If this expands to this and that works, that's the main thing. It's pretty much the only thing I'm doing here. Plus perhaps a certain amount of style. I hesitate to say flair on how I make these calls, right? How I define them, but still. Let's just take this. I'm gonna get rid of foo in a minute. Context ref. This is the same as before, pretty much, right? This is the same test as before, and I forgot to comment it. Really? See, with the foos, it's impossible to tell. Yeah, I think it's the same test I did before, right? The reference inside the hash. Yeah, because foo. Yeah, this is the one I did before. That's okay. We're done with this one. Yeah. Okay, now for the good stuff. Wow, okay. Okay, bring it on. Low battery. go get a charger. Okay, you know what? Let me bring the charger now. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back with power. So let's go. Okay, let's just do it. What was I trying to do here? No, it's okay. I need to get some practice in Cell. Even though I'm designing the thing, that doesn't mean I spend as many hours I did in JavaScript. So I'm still not fluent in Cell. That would be a thing. Imagine if that actually works. I could actually be fluent in Cell, and of course it would be useful, right? Very useful. So now, what was I trying to do here? Yep. It's at the bar at full. Wow. I know what I was trying to do. Oh yeah, this is insane. Yeah. This. I don't think you were. Does it run? Yeah. Sorry. Well, at least you can set it. I wonder what we get back. Of course, if I. Sorry. I need to reset, but I'm getting excited. What was I trying to do here? At foo gives you these two. And then bar. Yeah, bar and all this. Yeah, it worked. It got me AC. Only AC. Only the first line. What I was trying to get at here is, I think, to get AC and BD. Yeah, I'm simplifying. I'm not doing multiple references. I'm just doing one. I think that's correct. If you want multiple ones, do a loop, and or some call that is a shorthand for a loop. I think I might have to revisit this, but right now I think it's a pretty good idea to, because what I wanted here. Yeah. I can just make the call here, the assertion on yip. just put something, and if I get ref here, dun, dun, dun. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. It's interesting here that we completely ignore this line, right? When we're making the reference. This would be incorrect, really. Because I'm just jumping over equals and doing this one, and I'm ignoring the next line. Yeah, let's just leave it like this. I'm okay for now. I honestly don't need this multi-reference right now. And I'm not sure if I will ever will. So what we can do is this. If the quinella, is it quinella like that? Quinella, yeah. Nonsensical to use that as a variable name, but better than foo. So med equals 1a to b. I'm not going to forbid it. Getting back two paths as part of a reference using just the first one. And here I can add a nice note. An alternative interpretation, an alternative way to specify this would be to expect that ref is, expect this, let's just do this. It's here, right? It would be AC, B, D, net equals 1A to B yes, it's a yeah, see, that's why I need the spaces. Can I be more lenient? Missing indentation in multi-line text. Okay, I know how to fix that. Not fix it, but I know how to multi-line. Missing indentation. Yeah, let's be lenient. Why not? The one thing I won't be able to represent is a line with just a space. Yeah, I think it's a good policy. negative, I think it's inside, right? Yeah, inside. Wait, why doesn't I have one? In which case do I have this? Why do I have one space here? I don't understand. Because it's because it's this is a counter. Yeah, I'm counting the amount of spaces there. Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly right. But where do I have a line that is missing indentation? Yeah, I think I'm correct to add this thing again. Because if you have insufficient space, let's say. Yeah, if I forget to do this. Look at that, there's a quote there. Add misses. Where do I have a quote here? Oh, here. Where is the mitten? Isn't it in the right place? This looks right to me, sir. $18. 16. One. Why another one? Really? How to close it there? Yeah, because I am aligning it with this one. Yeah, you're right. If I have 4 spaces here, nobody cares. Well, it will not do it because it's my beam. But that's, I think, a good improvement. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, it's slightly counterintuitive. This quote is on this line and not this one, but I think it's fine actually. And nothing is precious as a hole in the ground. But for now, we don't need the pleasure to be able to just write inside a multi-line text. I only need to escape the double quotes and the slashes. This multi-reference. it even seems that it's better to just implement multi-reference as a loop. Time will tell. We go with the above for now. Now what? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go back to the beginning. I can just paste this in the development notes for today. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Why is this not aligned? After night, because it's, I could do it here, right? Why not? Just to look at it. Yeah, multi-line doesn't care, of course, but I still have to check. Desperation. No, what am I doing? It should be 2 less, or even 3, 4. So it's even shows to fear, goes to beer and fair. But I can't because it's too much to the left. Okay, so no dice. All right. And we're past this. Wow. We have conditional, sequence, conditional, and sequence. Okay, before we go there, we need to start more humble, I think. Here, right? We had started with this, and then we just jumped because, of course, mercurial nature here. But I think it's high time to do this properly. Fear goes to beer and fade away. Yeah, I think it's like I'm not testing the path to text, right? How could I test path to text? Where is CT? I forgot. All right. Let's move a bit and we'll think how we can reverse them in a minute. To fulfill of these dreams. When I have CT, what do I do? Well, I don't get any errors. And all its glories. No, I think I need to do it like this. I don't know, because my Vim converses places. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I cannot test this. Well, all this time, I don't care. I cannot test it. I cannot. Well, let's just test less. Sorry about that. Oh, the good who feels good to feel alive. This is the story of Dr. Heckle and Mr. Jive. And it would be nice here to just show the error, right? The line, I mean. Indent the first line. Types easily into conversation. But it's not just the first line of the message, it could be the second one, right? No, because then it would be aligned with something else. No, it makes sense. It's just the first one, yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, it's an error, yeah. Ah, beautiful. Must make him feel the heat. Yeah, this is not exactly correct. Because not all space has to be contained between quotes. that should be between quotes. Should be contained within quotes. Yeah, such a big voice. Yeah, it's attack of the town. Yeah, I promise that I cannot do this with my dear Vim, right? Yeah, this one, expand tab. Okay. So yeah, I cannot test this if I don't remove the tab stops. Yeah, big sacrifices I'm doing here. Very big sacrifices. And so the moment I open it, again with that configuration, I'm gonna break it. But let's just do this. Let's just be thorough for once. Unquoted tab. It's a space that should be contained within quotes. Which line? Oh my. Yeah, no, I cannot do this. Or I can, but I need to basically save and this is unworkable. No, yes, 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 no, yes, 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 yes. But then it's just gonna constantly change it. This is a nightmare. I cannot test this. I cannot test this. I can't. I just can't. I give up for now. I cannot test it. Maybe I can be. Wait, can I still keep those tabs? Maybe. Really? Wow, it did work. Maybe the tab stop is only for the ones on the left. Ah, nice. That should be. Are we done? Yes. Okay, somehow managed to slip that one in. Now can we slip this one in? I cannot test this one. Yeah, for this one I really need to redo. Yeah, I have this here, right? Yeah, multi-line. But honestly, with what I did here, I think it should be nice. I can just do something like this. Multi-line, jQuery. Ah, no, but it has to be like double quoted, right? Because I'm really doing like this. Yeah, with CL is I think is better, right? No, but I still have to escape things, so I might as well just stuff it. Not much to say. Okay, I need to turn off the dryer. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back for a few more minutes. Yeah, the message must be text. Okay, that one I think we can deal with. We can just do something like this. What is the message here? And some messages already. Who's calling? So I'll call with something that is not text. How can it be something that is not text? I don't get it. That's for the case of a number, I guess. How am I calling it in the text? Actually, this should be a good moment to stop, I think. Okay, let's just give it a few more minutes. This was a great session, though, I have to say. Why am I doing JS? Yeah. Test T. Oh yeah, I'm being silly. I'm actually amazed that this worked. Oh yeah, it did work because it's a path. Yeah. Wow, that's a good one. Ooh. Should be a line there. Yeah, I have to escape this one and then close this one. That is completely correct. Perfect, 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 perfect. This is a great spot to leave it, but and I don't need the CL anymore. And look at how even with the quotes, this is aligning. It's working, it's working, it's working. Yes. Let's just get rid of CL. All right, this is great. So we're gonna continue next time with this. Why is it suddenly taking so long? That's just weird, right? Did I make the parsing slower with this? Nah, I can't believe it. No. Why is it so much slower? What did I do? Even if I comment this wholesale. No. It's a family show. No, suddenly it's like 10 times slower. Wow, that's bad even for my standards. Seriously. What did I do? Did I put a console log somewhere? But I removed it. No fool. Well, it's gonna be a big mystery, I think, right? Because I'm not gonna solve this one now, but how can I lose 80 or 90% of the speed? It cannot be this, can it? That's it. That's what I did. Maybe it was that. Am I parsing it that many times? That's just silly. How did we just lose it? How did we just go? We used to plan. Okay, so we have that, but I'm going to commit it anyway because I'm anything if not committed to performance. I can hear you calling. Hear you calling. Yes, beautiful. And the pearl for last. Look at this. Yes, just a couple of pages of changes, but very, very worthy changes. All right, I'm gonna commit and go to bed. Have a good evening. I'll see you next time.